I live in New Jersey. These drones are on top of my house every single night, and here's why. I really think they're aliens.
And it keeps zipping out towards the ocean and then coming back in about, I don't know, 20 miles or closer.
Do you remember when I made that video and I spoke about that computer software that predicted a particular event that was going to happen from the 3rd or the 4th of December onwards? Is this what they're talking about? The situation in New Jersey with the UAPs has gone from crazy to ridiculous. What's occurred within the last few hours is madness. I've got a few bits of footage I'm going to show you, okay? But I wanted to make this video because there is a very split decision as to what and where these UAPs are coming from. Are they man-made or are they alien-made? Right? Alien technology. I don't think we can get the answers by asking who, what, where, right? Maybe it's why are they here? Why New Jersey? Because maybe if we can find out why, then maybe we can find out who, right? So if we were to ask ourselves why New Jersey, okay? There's two things that come to mind. One is the most populated state in the whole of the United States per square mile, the most populated state. Okay, so if you're an alien and you wanted to observe us, wouldn't that be a perfect location? And not only that, if these UAPs, if these aliens are coming from the ocean, it's sat right next to the North Atlantic, right? So you pop up out of the water, you come across, you do a little bit of observation. If shit goes down, you can quickly escape, go back underwater. Maybe this is the reason why these sightings aren't really coming from inland, right? They're also reaching up near the capital of the United States, New York, okay? In the LaGuardia, is it in the LaGuardia? LaGuardia Airport. In the LaGuardia Airport, that I've got footage now of UFOs, UAPs over there. They're spreading. They're getting a little bit more cheeky. Right? So this would tell me that if it was alien tech, this is a perfect place. But then if it's human tech, a lot of people are saying that it's testing. They're testing these new drone equipment out. But would you really test that equipment, brand new equipment, over the most densely populated state in the whole of the United States? Because some people are saying that this is Elon Musk. If these are drones the size of small cars, especially when it's cold weather as well, drones stay up in the air for a maximum of 20 minutes. Who's got good batteries? Well, Elon Musk has invested a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of dedication into, making incredible batteries. So I had a little look at it. Is Elon Musk doing anything to do with drones? In 2017, Elon Musk told the world he was certain that artificial intelligence would lead us to World War III. His viral comments evoked visions of Terminator's feet crushing a pile of skulls, robotic airplanes hunting down humans. Now, however, it appears Musk has changed his mind. In a series of recent posts on X, Musk has become a vocal advocate for replacing manned jets like F-35 Lightning II with drone swarms controlled by AI hive minds. Tesla CEO Elon Musk hinting at drone production. Morgan Stanley. So here we go. It's Morgan Stanley, Tesla Inc., drones. Is it me, or are you seeing more breadcrumbs from Tesla's CEO that could potentially connect Tesla aviation? Basically, he goes into shares. If he gets involved with drones, aircrafts, shares could go up to $1,000. I'm not too sure. What do you think? Is it anything to do with Elon Musk? I think it's a bit of a stretch if we're going that far. There was another one that I saw. Joshua Bonner. Look into these companies, Anduril and Preto Dynamics. Big money and big moves within AI surveillance drone defense. One is Lucky Palmer, former founder of Oculus. Well, Palmer Lucky. That was his name. That is his name. He's a bit of an oddball, him, because he did create this virtual reality headset that was a one-off, apparently. And apparently, if you played this game and died in the game, the headset would make you in real life. Palmer Lucky defense company. So what? Hang on, Palmer Lucky. So he is actually the CEO of Palmer Lucky Death Headset. Palmer Lucky made a VR headset that kills the user if they die in the game. So this is the person that has started up this company. He is the founder of this company. So it looks like Anduril is creating a drone, an AI operated drone. There's also quite a fair bit of history regarding UFOs over in New Jersey. In 2001, the Carteret UFO incident, Carteret, New Jersey, and surrounding areas, including New Jersey Turnpike. Multiple witnesses, including the law enforcement and truck drivers, reported seeing a series of strange lights hovering over the New Jersey Turnpike for about 15 minutes. The lights were in a V-shaped formation and did not make any sound. The FAA and the local authorities could not explain the phenomenon and remains one of the most famous UFO cases in New Jersey. The Wanakee Reservoir incident. Witnesses, including police officers, reported seeing a bright glowing object hovering over the reservoir. The object repeatedly emitted a beam of light that appeared to interact with the water. Some described it as a disc-shaped craft. The event led to widespread media coverage at the time. The Great Airship Wave of the late 1800s. During a wave of sightings of mysterious airships across the US, there were reports from New Jersey residents about seeing large cigar-shaped crafts in the sky. These incidents occurred before the advent of airplanes and sparked national curiosity. UFOs at New Jersey shore. Common reports include strange lights over the ocean, triangular-shaped objects, and unexplained hovering crafts near popular beaches like Seaside Heights and Cape May. Ongoing reports and modern sightings. Some reports have increased in recent years, coinciding with the broader public interest of UFOs, especially after the US government released declassified information about the unidentified aerial phenomena, the UAP. New Jersey has an active communities of UFO enthusiasts and discuss sightings and theories. So it's quite a hot place for UAPs to hang out, right? And so again, that argues for it to be alien tech. Now, also, we've got technology called AUKUS that can basically fire a signal or a beam of some sort and drop drones from the sky. Okay, this is our defense mechanism for drones. But apparently, this frequency is just something we don't know about. Listen to this.
We had this report from the New Jersey State Police now admitting that they have revealed that unidentified drones are operating on a frequency that cannot be detected. Okay, we can't detect the frequency? We don't know, admits the New Jersey State Police. We don't know what these things are.
Not just a frequency that we can't jam, but also undetectable in radar.
Is there any military activity out straight ahead of us?
No, we're not seeing anything. I had another one report at like 30,000 feet in the Eugene area. We're not sure what it is.
Yeah, there's lots moving out there.
1596, yeah, they're looking into it.
We're seeing 3 or 4 targets they're all altitudes, up and down. It's pretty crazy. There was some at 30 probably, but I mean, they're shooting way up. We'd say maybe up to the 50s, it looks like. Is there traffic actually out about our 2 to 3 o'clock, about, I don't know, 20, 30 miles?
No, is that the 4 different lights going up and down? I'm getting a few reports, but you're seeing it right in front of you now too as well?
It's 2 to 3 o'clock off, about 2 to 3 o'clock from our position. Looks about 20 miles going in circles.
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot. Yeah, we're not seeing anything. Getting lots of different reports out there. Some at 30, some all the way up to 50,000. About 3 or 4 different lights. Does it look like they're around your altitude now?
No, there's one way up high and one about my altitude. Moving in like a circle, like a corkscrew pattern. All right, I'm visually have eyes on what looks like an aircraft strobe that's at my 2 o'clock and 22 miles at my altitude, and I'm actually showing him on TCAS. Do you see that one?
Medevac 1 Lima Foxtrot. I do not.
He looks like he's moving towards, it looks like it's moving towards the north. Like I said, 22 and a half miles off my right wing. Just had another one show up about my 1 o'clock, about 1,000 feet high, zipping towards us and then back out towards the ocean. It's red in color, moving at extreme speeds. I don't even know how to describe how fast he's moving. 661 on the Fox.
Medical name Foxtrot, Roger. You are cleared to maneuver as necessary, left and right, to avoid the UFO out there.
It's weird. It's a red circular shape, and it keeps zipping out towards the ocean and then coming back in about, 20 miles or closer to us, and then it zips back out of the ocean and we can't see it. Is there any military activity out straight ahead of us?
No, we're not seeing anything. I had another one report at like 30,000 feet in the Eugene area. We're not sure what it is.
So he literally said there that these UAPs are moving to and fro from the ocean to land, back again, moving back and forth. Bit like this video. This is what I'm saying. This has been going on for years. And yes, okay, these look different to what your stereotypical UAPs look like, right? But this video that I'm going to show you now, this is from 1994. This is what's been happening for so many years.
We're either being surrounded by friggin' UFOs or the Coast Guard. If I want us in, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lights we see there. They've been coming on, they were 7 lights.
Here is some live footage of UAPs coming out or coming from the ocean, okay, in Island Beach State Park. And not only that, someone's actually managed to capture what looks like some portal of some sort in the sky, right? A live cam on Sea Bright Beach webcam. This is what they're referring to. Some sort of portal opening up. What? This was captured live. People are going to be saying Tesla. That's not Tesla rocket. But what is that? And here's an interesting video as well. A lady is recording off of her balcony. You actually see the scale of what's going on here. But something crazy is going on in the sky. It's not just the UAPs. Take a look at this.
Okay, so for context, this is what you're going to see in the next video. This is the view off my balcony. That is South Jersey. That is Jersey City. Over here is New York City. There is nothing in this area. There's no stadiums, no cities, no bridges, nothing.
Watch this sky now.
Come on now.
I'm not too sure what's going on with the audio. It sounds like some sort of noise cancellation, cancelling her voice or something like that. But what sort of direction? So what did she say?
Okay, so for context, this is what you're gonna see in the next video. This is the view off my balcony. That is South Jersey.
So that's South Jersey. Have a look. So she must have been, so New York here, South Jersey. So South Jersey. She must have been out here, right? So she's looking, pointing South Jersey, and then to the left she looked at New York. She seemed closer to New York. Either way, New York was on the left, New Jersey she pointed to on the right. Yeah? So straight out there, over the ocean, was this weird light going on.
That is Jersey City.
Okay, Jersey City.
Over here is New York City.
Okay, right along the river there, right? So this is it. She's got to be along here somewhere. So she's looking right out. Now, there is something here. Was there fireworks going on? Was there something? Because she is looking that way. Maybe, I'm not too sure, but definitely something strange what she's seeing. Like, you know, if that's her balcony, she's seen that view. Quite a beautiful view, by the way, right? She's seen that view a lot, and obviously recorded this because it's not something that she's seen before. Quite strange. Usbury Park Boardwalk Beach Cam. Drones launched from the ocean. Here we go. These drones are coming from the ocean. So I think what's happening is as time goes on, more and more evidence shows that these things are coming from the ocean. And I know that Congress has spoken about that. The Pentagon, I think, has maybe said that as well, or suggested that. In fact, they're keeping their mouths shut more so. But the more that the people record and collect information, the more we're discovering, yeah, these things are actually coming from the ocean. Point Pleasant Beach.
Two there. Ignore the light on the jetty. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. That one above might be an airplane. I don't know. These are boats, I guess. They're fishing boats coming in. They're just kind of sitting there with their lights on.
Imagine what they're seeing.
That's 2 drones there. And there's 2 here. This one, bright one, has been doing that. And that's kind of all I see at the moment. These boats are maybe hunting for drones too, maybe. But right there. See those guys? And this is Point Pleasant Beach. There's been some air traffic. I just had somebody up here that was... looking at some weather, or not weather, a flight app. There's no airplanes around. But man, they are out tonight. December 12th, 2024, Point Pleasant Beach.
I mean, it's got way past the point now of people reporting these things in the air, right? Because it's such a hot topic, talk of the town. No one's reporting these now. They're just recording them and putting them up on TikTok. Here's new footage that has risen recently. UAP drone emerges from the ocean in New Jersey. Now, that I don't know what this white thing is here. Is that a rocket launch? Like, what is this bit here as well, though, right? Because see this bit here? This is what I saw on the other one here. Is this the same thing? What is that? It looks like maybe that's like a ship or something out there. Now, in yesterday's video, I spoke a little bit about what these drones are looking like when people are zooming in on them on a DSLR camera. What we saw was absolutely incredible. Some sort of interference. Maybe this is something to do with that frequency that can't be picked up on. But this is probably the clearest image you're going to see of this weird... Is it a force field? Is it some sort of just a glitch, interference? I don't know, but it's very clear. Take a look at this. Clear footage of drones UAP is captured in New Jersey morphing into plane. This is a recent footage. This is morphing into a plane. I mean, is that like a glitch? Because it's out of focus when it's trying to zoom in and the DSLR is trying to work out and it's just putting it into a big ball. But now it's focusing because it's getting closer. That's the more logical reason, right? But that, you can't deny, that is the New Jersey drone. But that, I mean, I've seen blur. I've got 4 DSLR cameras, right? DSLR, and I've zoomed in on lights and been out night photography and things like that. I don't see blurs like this. I've got to be honest with you. I don't see blurs like this. This is East Brunswick in New Jersey. This gentleman watched one of these just disappear. This gentleman's recording outside of his car window. One of these UAPs just disappears, right? It either moves away extremely quickly or just disappears.
Holy shit, where the hell did the other one come from? The other one's vanished.
Look how bright and big these things are.
These are fucking UFOs. Holy shit.
These things are disappearing.
I zoomed in on both of them. I don't fucking know.
Notice at certain points as well, these things go yellow, right? And we've seen many of these yellow orbs flying around. Have they always been these drone things? Have these drones got more capabilities than we think? They're hovering around New Jersey right now, very slow, being up there for 2 hours at a time, okay? Which is way more than that your battery can last, especially for something the size of a car. And these yellow orbs have been seen to just dot around, vanish, maneuver like on a dime. Is that their cloaking? Like that energy ball that we just saw in the previous video. So we can't see them. We can't see exactly what they are. They're just glowing balls of light. I mentioned earlier that these drones are now in LaGuardia Airport, okay, in New York. Look at this. Here they are. They're moving out. They're branching out. Now, I said when I did the video the other day about that computer software that predicted a major UAP event happening from the 3rd or 4th of December onwards. Is this what we're seeing? They predicted it predicted a sky battle, a UAP versus UAP, UAP versus man-made planes battle in the sky. Now look at this. Now this has been sent to me so many times. A UAP from New Jersey actually firing. I don't know what at, but it's firing something. Check this out. It does look like a UAP. Look at this. And look how that moves, how it shifts.
Holy cow.
What is it firing at?
Completely stationary shooting.
Why isn't this all over the news? Watch it just shift. In a second, it shoots and then just shifts like that and then moves slowly.
Motherfucker.
It's moving so bizarrely.
Holy cow. That thing is completely stationary shooting.
And not only that, there's videos now of these things leaving some sort of trail, spraying something, right?
Look at this motherfucker. Look at him spraying. Look at that.
What is it spraying?
Look at that. He is spraying the sky.
Now, if that is a New Jersey UAP or drone, and it's spraying, that really puts a spanner in the works, because that would suggest, or what would it suggest? I don't know. What is it spraying?
Again. Bro, this is fucking crazy, man.
Is it spraying, or is that a trail?
Look at this guy. They're spraying the skies.
Look at all of them. Imagine.
This guy.
Imagine just showing this to somebody from 5 years ago. Less than that. Saying, look what's going to happen in the skies at some point. You know, what? What are you on about, mate? UFOs don't exist.
This guy just sprayed that.
More drones over Manhattan. This is great footage. Look at this. Look at the state of this. This should be world news. Updated 24/7. Live 24/7. From major news outlets. But the only people that are covering it is you guys recording on your camera and us YouTubers and TikTokers, right? Social media platforms. So many people that are covering it properly, in depth. Trying to work out the answers. They're all over the place. Orcas can't bring it down, they've said. Because of the frequency's not there. They can't be detected. Apparently when they're approached, they go dark and shoot off. Probably back to the Atlantic. Underwater again. Like the footage I've just shown you. This is incredible. So that few sentences that I just told you then screams alien tech, right? But the caveat to that is over the most densely populated state in America. They want to be seen. If this is alien tech, they want to be seen clearly. Now listen to this girl. She's a local in New Jersey.
I live in New Jersey. These drones are on top of my house every single night, and here's why. I really think they're aliens. I'm going to insert a video. There was about 10 of them on top of my house last night, and they are car-sized. They are huge. They really are the size of small cars. But 2 nights ago, one of them crashed 15 minutes from. So by the time the drone...
One of them crashed. She says one of them crashed 50... Like, yeah? Which I mentioned, and I showed you footage of a crash site, or flames, I should say. But we didn't know any more about it. Now, she's got a photo of this. We go back a little bit.
They are car-sized. They are huge. They really are the size of small cars. But 2 nights ago, one of them crashed 15 minutes from. So by the time the drone crashed until I got there, it was about an hour. When I got there, it wasn't there. There was no drone, and I have a picture of it when it... I have a picture of it when it crashed. There was no drone, and there was like 2 cop cars. Where the fuck did it go? Who took it within an hour of it crashing? Like, what? And of course, nobody has answers. The FBI doesn't have an answer. Our governor doesn't have an answer. Like, nobody knows. But apparently we're safe, and we have nothing to worry about, but nobody knows what they are. So I do think they're aliens. I do not think they're from Iran. I do not think they're from China, because when aliens don't mean any harm and they want peace and they're protecting us, they're going to morph themselves into something familiar like a drone. Even though they're car-sized, we're still familiar with drones. If aliens wanted harm, we'd be walking out to Will Smith and freaking Independence Day. Okay,
I agree with that. And this is what I'm saying. There's a lot of people saying, can you be serious? These things with green and red flashing lights and stuff. Yeah. Like, if we went over to another planet and we wanted to let that planet know of our presence, but discreetly, softly, we wouldn't go in there with our fucking Harrier jump jet, right? We would look at their tech and go, look, we need to just go in there softly, just say, look, we're like you, we're okay, right? And try to mimic their crafts in some way. I'm not saying that they are absolutely 100% alien beings, right? Alien tech. I'm just saying that's common sense. That if the government wanted to create a story of an alien attack, right? let's put it this way: if the government said, "Okay, we need Project Bluebeam going in full force now. We need to create some sort of alien attack, right? We need to scare the public." Would they make drones that look like human tech drones with blinking lights? No, they wouldn't. They would create some crazy ass shape that does some weird stuff in the sky to freak us out.
I really do think that they're here because they live here too, and I'll tell you where they live. They're here to stop World War III for us because they live here too. This is their home too. And in case you didn't know, 80% of our oceans are unexplored, and this is where they are coming from. The aliens live in the ocean. Call me crazy, that's fine, but this is really what I believe, and all I'm going to be doing is praying and hoping for the best. I live in New Jersey.
Okay. Now, let's go to this individual here.
I live in North Jersey and I've seen the drones. I'm also an environmental science major and I've taken classes that pertain to this. I've taken a GIS, Geographic Information Systems course, and I've also taken a drones course where we learn how to use government-style drones. We had an opportunity to actually get a government license from the course. We learned how to fly the drones around to collect data using LiDAR, and this data was visual and non-visual data. And in GIS, we would interpret that data. Think of software like Google Earth. I see a lot of people asking, why don't we just fly a drone up and then figure out what these things are? That's very illegal. Any person in possession of a drone that's equipped to fly high enough and have a long enough battery life to check out what these things are, they need a government license. They also need a permit to fly in any airspace.
I think that's different in the UK. As long as you've got the license and you're not flying over I suppose a heavy populated area, yeah. But that's more like a crowd of people. Like, you can't fly over a concert or a ball game or something like that. You can fly over a city. You just need a license if it's over a certain weight. Like mine, and somebody went back and forth with me on this. Mine, my DJI Mini 2, I think it is. I don't need a license for that because it's it's like a couple of grams under the certain weight. So I don't need to go for my course and go for a license. I could just fly it. But if that was happening in my town, Newquay, I know for a fact my mate Mace and me would be out there with drones. His drone he needs a license for. We'd be up there, mate. We'd be up there checking these things out. So maybe it's different in the United States.
And the fact that these drones are in restricted airspace is very fishy to me, because why wouldn't the government figure out what they are, right? In my humble opinion, whatever they are, the government knows what they are already. In my opinion, they're not disclosing everything for a specific reason. Do I know what reason it is? It could be a million things, bro. Didn't major in politics. But the government holding a meeting in New Jersey, that was all theatrics. It's so that the public doesn't freak out.
I think she speaks a lot of facts there. I think there is a lot of that. I think we are only told what we need to be told, which I think in some ways, for especially the people in New Jersey, is good news, because if they do know a lot more than we do and they're not shooting them down now, I don't think that they're a threat. I don't think so. Anyway, thank you so much. Although we didn't get any answers, a lot more has come to surface. It's quite clear now that these things are coming from the ocean. They're going back to the ocean. They don't want to be seen via radar. They can interfere with frequencies, but they do want to be seen clearly because they're visiting the most densely populated state in the whole of the US. They want to be seen. Why is that? Is it to let us know that we're safe, they're looking after us? Is it to do with World War III? To say we got your back? Is it human tech? Is it us testing out tech for surveillance? I feel like we're getting closer to the answers, but in the same breath, we're so far away. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope to see you again. Take care. Bye bye.